Welcome to Epic Stock Due Diligence. Please subscribe at youtube.com/EpicStockDD. Thank you.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another exciting episode of Epic Stock Due Diligence. Now what I want to talk about today is just a type of penny stock. Now we're probably all somewhat familiar with real estate. We know that people buy and sell houses and property and stuff like that. But what about penny stocks that are allegedly involved with the real estate sector? And what are the types of things that people typically look at? I mean, ultimately, as I always say, this video and all of my videos are for entertainment purposes only. They should not be considered a recommendation to buy or sell security. I'm sharing this video and all of my videos, strictly for entertainment purposes only. But with that being said, what about these stocks that are allegedly aligned with real estate? How does one do their due diligence? Whoa! How does one do their due diligence and decipher the clues? Because as I say within most all of my videos, the penny stocks are a thing where one should expect to lose 100% every time, because more than likely that's what's going to happen. I mean, penny stocks are not your blue chips or anything like that, and not to say that blue chips are safe. Nothing is safe. But what about these stocks that are allegedly aligned with real estate? What does one do? Well, there's a lot of common sense. Now, first thing would be to do a Google search, or whatever search engine for that matter, and even verify, okay, well, this is a real estate company. Let's see what they have. Maybe I'd like to stay in one of their hotels. Call the hotel, email the hotel. If you're in the area, drive by the hotel. Does it even exist? Because with most of these types of things, and this is why penny stocks are so much fun, because it's just a big game of gibberish. Most 99.99999% of the time, these penny stocks are often just full of fluff. And they're fluffier than this big cat right here. But that's the crazy thing about it, is that people are often fall victim to all the people in the forums and on the internet, the people saying buy, 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 sell, 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 whatever, assuming that those people may or may not know what's going on. And people often are like, well, God, I'm going to miss the bus. I better get in big. And that's just how people mess up. Penny stocks, and people laugh at me, and I've got a growing fan base, and I appreciate your subscriptions and sharing with others. But people often laugh at me because of the way I look at penny stocks. Well, I feel that I look at penny stocks the way they should be admired. They're full of it. I mean, that's the bottom line. And if you don't feel that penny stocks are almost always fluff, tell me why that's the case, because I would love to hear that story. It would be an interesting read, to say the least. Yeah, penny stocks are just they're full of fluff, and these alleged real estate stocks. It's one of those things that I like to, as I've mentioned in most all of my videos, I like to do this just to entertain myself. So it's fun to go out and find that stock, that micro cap stock that all the buzz is surrounding, and just dig in and do my due diligence and decipher the clues for what I feel is likely going on. And that's the best thing about penny stocks. Even when someone feels that they may be an expert, they may have the abilities of a Tim or someone like that, the people that are perceived as the big stock millionaires, or yeah, millionaires. It's just funny to see what people will say about stocks and how people will try to suck people in, and that's why I look at this, and again, people laugh at me because they think that some of my videos are ridiculous, and I appreciate that, but this is why I look at stocks, penny stocks, strictly as entertainment, just because they're so crazy. I mean, if you think watching a TV show with a lot of twists and turns is entertaining, try watching some penny stocks and see how these storytellers create fiction that becomes believable. If not believable, very entertaining. And it evokes curiosity. People are like, well, wow, if that is real, then this, that sort of thing. So from an entertainment perspective, penny stocks are so much fun. And that's why these real estate stocks, that was just something that came up recently. I find it funny when there's a penny stock and, oh, they've got X properties and X location, and you can book rooms, and they've got these types of rooms. They got suites, they've got room with ocean view, room with the sand out your back door, and you go and look those things up. Or if you get to drive by the property, it's often like an abandoned building, and it's got people, maybe not even people there, but just, it's in disrepair, and there's windows missing, and they're boarded up, and the grass hasn't been mowed, but that's the hotel. So just think about this, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's kind of goofy, but I wanted to reach back out to everyone. I know I haven't posted a video in a while, but I've got a ton more videos coming here on Epic Stock Due Diligence. So if you haven't subscribed, I encourage you to do so. youtube.com/EpicStockDD. Feel free to buy my book. If you don't want to, that's fine. I mean, I'm not here trying to pump my book, but you may find that it's entertaining. If you go to the main page of youtube.com/EpicStockDD, you'll see the picture of me in front of that bull on Broadway, and it says buy my book. You can pick it up. It's only a few bucks. If you don't want to, that's fine. I'm not, like I said, I'm not here pumping my book. I wrote it, and it's just something I want to promote. But I'm not pumping. I'm just saying, hey, I wrote a book. So, what a day. But that's about all. So, thanks for watching. Subscribe, share with others, and have a good one.